Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's 2017 Shell-Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske. Let's take a quick look at the box here. Got some nice new artwork for this year. Got it much more colorful with like the white, the black, and the red. Got a picture of Joey Logano, number 22, Action Racing 25 years, Team Penske. Got a render of the car right there, standard finish, Shell-Pennzoil, Joey Logano. They made a total of 1,168 of these things. Standard finish 22, Team Penske 22, all that good stuff. I do like the added color this year. Here's the car itself, and man, it is already time for 2017s to hit. And it's also kind of nice to get some Fords early, because if you remember, because of the new mold last year, we didn't get the Fords till like July or August, so it's nice to get a few Fords in early. Now the first thing people are going to notice with the 2017 is, oh my god, where is Monster? No. But I can't even blame Lionel for that very much. Some people just bitch about it, but it's like, Lionel had no choice. Monster and NASCAR took their sweet-ass time to reveal that Monster's the sponsor. So they had to get these cars out by Daytona, so it's not like they can just like delay. It would probably be out to like March or mid-March if they waited for Monster. Which, a bunch of cars still going to have Monster. It's probably just these first like 15 standards or whatever that aren't going to have Monster. So, I don't know. It's really not that big a deal to me. We'll get Monster soon enough. They've updated what they can, but these early cars aren't going to have it. And anyone who expects that by now is just getting annoying. Especially the people like every single release now, like, where's Monster? Where's Monster? It's not going to be there, so just wait for it to come. If it bugs you that much, then just don't buy a car. I don't know. But let's do a quick 360 of the car. If you're expecting this paint scheme to change this year, then you really haven't been paying attention. There are a few changes, though, we'll get down to later. As far as sponsors go, on the hood you have Pennzoil and Shell, number 22 Ford Fusion. Down the side you have Shell-Pennzoil, you have Auto Trader and Snap-on, and Discount Tire and AAA. On the C post you have AutoZone and SKF, and on the B post you have Ford Go Further, HP, PPG, Mazak, Coca-Cola, and Bosch. On the back you have Shell-Pennzoil, you got 22 crew and a number 22, you got Ford. On the deck lid you have Shell-Pennzoil, this is number 53. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood, see that it says Shell-Pennzoil and powered by Ford. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid, you get your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Interestingly enough, if you look at the very edge of that exhaust piece, you can see that it is actually bronze. Like, it looks like they do actually paint the bronze pieces over in black. I'm not sure why they don't just make it in black plastic, but whatever. That's the first time I've actually seen it kind of rub off a little bit, but something about the early standards every year that just have little like flaws. Like you can kind of see like, you see like around that B post right there, there's some flaking. You can see that like the grill isn't perfectly straight. It's slanted slightly more towards this end, and there's a little like bubbling and some little like mark. If you really worry about quality control and the little details bug you very much, then you're not going to want to buy any standards any year because they're pretty much always like this. But, you know, they don't bug me too much because they're nothing. There's, as long as you don't have anything that's like a giant chip or like broken. Because I mean, there's one that's happened with all these Fords that it really does annoy me. You can see that like the back of the hood kind of bows up a little bit. That's been on like all these new Ford bodies. That's nothing like a quality control issue. I mean, it is, but it's nothing that you're gonna like avoid because I pretty much just gotten them on every single Ford. As far as changes go, you know, NASCAR Lionel said they would update later in the year some of the features, such as this oversized stupid spoiler and the digital dash, which aren't on these yet. That almost bugs me a little bit more than the Monster stuff, because Lionel really doesn't have an excuse at this point to keep waiting on this. I don't know if that's just like trying to use up pieces or what, but I really cannot wait for the new spoiler to come out because I really hate that spoiler. The one new detail they have added this year is on the rims. If I can get the light on that right, but you see they actually painted the rims, or like the lug nuts on the rims in yellow, and it has those little like directional arrow details. So that's a nice touch that they're actually adding a little detail to something. But yeah, they're apparently, as far as the ARCs go, they're going to get a better spoiler, they're going to get a digital dash, and they're going to get some sort of updated window net. The Elites are going to have even more changes. There's going to be like the little like net parachute bag on this thing. You know, if you actually watched it in real life, there's like a little parachute bag that comes out to help push them down. I think the Elites are also going to get like a little camera pod on the back or something. But Loganos didn't get made in an Elite this year for some reason. One change to this paint scheme is the actual see the Pennzoil logo in the back. Now I imagine some people like it doesn't look any different. But let's get an older car in here, because this is what changed. As you can see, this is Allmendinger's 2012, but it gets the point across. You see the Pennzoil logo used to be like a gradient. You see it's got like a flash of light. It kind of goes from like white to orange. The bell has like some black on the edges with some red and some white, and it's like a gradient logo. Where now it is literally just a solid yellow logo. That was a change back about, I think it was like the All-Star race last year was the first time we saw this solid logo. This is the new logo. It's like on the bottles and everything. I definitely like this. It looks a lot more simple and clean and almost kind of retro looking than the over gradient. Unrelated, but this is also what I mean when I said the paint scheme did change after 2012. You see the back end is, there used to be another scallop that ran all the way around the back to the back, where now it's just a solid red line. This was been the same since 2013. So you see this paint scheme did change once technically, but let's get that car out of the way. Overall, like I said, this is a pretty nice car. If you want a scallop car, you can obviously have your choices at this point, but like I said, the monster doesn't bug me. I cannot wait for the actual mold updates and stuff, but oh well. Pretty much, I mean, you should still get these cars with your favorite driver. You like a paint scheme, because I remember somebody somewhere said something like, oh, these don't even have the details. You shouldn't buy these new cars. Then you're just getting a new paint scheme or something. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of the point of getting a new car, but whatever. But I think that's all I should say. This has been a review of Joey Logano's 2017 Shell-Pennzoil Ford. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.